Yeah, for sure. Yeah, getting traded on Tuesday, there was, a mix of emotions. I love my time in Colorado, and obviously being in this league for 17 years and battling against these guys for all 17 is, there's a lot of bad blood and hatred, but it's definitely nice to be on this side once you get over that and realize that this team's, been at the top for so long that it's just a great opportunity. So super excited.
Number 6, huh?
Yeah, again, two's gone. I wore 92 at some point in Philadelphia, so not gonna ask those guys because they're gonna be here a lot longer than I am. So 6 was available. So obviously there's some family ties to it. I'm not gonna be able to fill those shoes, but I thought it was kind of cool to wear it.
If you missed what it's like to be in a playoff race in a big game, probably tonight was a heck of a reminder because that was maybe as entertaining a game as I've seen in some time. What was it like to be in it from your perspective?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, the last couple of years of my time in this league, like we've struggled on a couple different teams that haven't been so great. But yeah, again, as an athlete, all you want to do is win and have that chance to win. So again, coming here, I was super excited, and I knew this team can do some damage. And again, being in this game, up, down, again, it was awesome. And again, this is why you play the sport, and this is why you play on these teams to get in those games, and it was awesome.
How does it feel to play on an NLL floor with Matt Vince again?
Yeah, it feels great. Obviously, me and Matty have a lot of history, and it makes the transition easy, right? He knows what I'm going to do. I'm going to know what he's going to do, and it just makes me kind of slot into this team pretty easily. And again, it's like anytime you get to play with the best goaltender of all time, it's pretty special, right? It makes my job a little bit easier. It makes us as a defender a little bit easier. So it's just super exciting.
Does it matter much, Paul, in terms of playing styles shifting in midseason? Are there things that the Bandits would do differently than Colorado that you have to learn, or is it to a certain degree defense is defense?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, we played a little bit of a different style, but kind of the same style in Colorado and Buffalo. So again, just like getting used to, it's more like getting used to lingo, right? Teams kind of use different lingo and this and that, but as far as like playing style, is very similar. And again, kind of alluding to just what I bring to the team and kind of what they're expecting me. It's easy to kind of just do my job. They're not expecting me to do something that I haven't done that I've played in this career, so it does make it super easy.
This was obviously a game that was up for grabs going into the fourth quarter, and the Bandits, who have been back and forth this year, decided to take it. A good sign. Did you sense kind of an old champion's confidence when things get tight there around on the bench and stuff?
Yeah, again, I think the way the season's gone for these guys has been a little bit up and down, but it's kind of been the league in general. But again, with those guys up front, like this is probably one of the best offenses I've ever seen, and it's been one of the best offenses again the last 4 or 5 years. And anytime those guys get the ball, again, kudos to Rosie. He played amazing. Like in that first half, it could have gone. We could have had way more goals, but again, there's a reason these guys have been in the championship last 2 years. Before that, been in it again, and they have the pedigree. They know what it takes to win. So exactly, like there's no expectations other than that, right? And again, I think that just kind of proves it to the guys in the room that they still have it, and it's time to kind of go on a run.
I saw you speaking up on the bench to the guys during one of the timeouts. Does that just come naturally to you to be that voice on the bench and to add in what you think the defense should do?
Yeah, a little bit. Again, like just kind of being an elder statesman, right? Whether whether they like it or not, I kind of just do that. But yeah, like again, like it's just trying to help guys, right? I think just again being in this league for 17 years, I've kind of seen some stuff and I've had a little bit of success, I guess. So it's just I mean, again, I just trying to be super positive, but yeah, it's just trying to help guys to get better, right? And again, I'm guilty of making mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes, so it's just trying to get guys, help them along the way, and it's just kind of something I do.
You bring that up. I mean, Cam Wires and Zach Belter being first rounders. Does it feel like you can kind of look back to your time in Rochester with those other first round defenders and just being an on-field coach almost?
Yeah, 100%. Like those guys are special players, they're first rounders for a reason, and there's some great defenders. Again, like the The one thing that's been kind of cool to come to this team and same with Colorado is there's a bunch of guys I haven't played with or even know. And again, like as more young guys come in, you kind of get separated from that because you're just so old and you're not playing against these guys, and you know they're in diapers when you first started playing the league. But yeah, like when I first came in, there was other guys helping me, so it's just kind of like that, just paying it forward and just they don't need that much help, but just trying to do what I can to help them, I guess.
Thoughts on the fan base playing in front of 18,000 fans tonight, and overall assessment of your performance in your first game with the new team at this point of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that this has been one of the best, if not best, barns to play in, play against, and just be a part of. So again, usually there's booze and stuff getting thrown at me, so it's nice to be on that other side with some cheers and stuff like that. Coming out of the tunnel, I didn't know what it was going to be like. I'm not exactly a guy that makes friends on the lacrosse field, so it was nice to get welcomed with open arms. And again, it's nice to be on this side of it. And as far as my play, I mean, I don't know. I just try and do my job. I think I did okay. I was happy to get some block shots, some loose balls when I had to get loose balls. At the end of the day, if we get wins, that's all I care about. Again, I'll try and contribute when I can, but at the end of the day, if we get a win, that's all I'll consider a success.
How was it to not fly to a game for a home game, and how was it to have your family there too?
Yeah, I think that's the most important. Like when I came here, guys, right? Like obviously, it being an hour away from home, it's gonna make life a little bit easier on my wife. I got 2 young kids at home, and being in Colorado, I didn't mind the flying. I kind of actually like to travel, but it's more just a time away from the family. Being gone for 3-4 days at a time, it puts a lot on your wife. And my wife is, she's one of the best. She's like, she knows that I only got a couple years left on these old legs, so she's like, do what you got to do. We're fine at home. But again, to have like my mom came, my wife came, my sister, brother-in-law came. So again, to have those people in the stands rather than just watching at home, it does make it special. Again, it's one of the reasons why you kind of keep playing is that to have your kids kind of grow these memories and have memories with them here. So again, it makes it obviously a little bit easier than trying to get them on a flight 4 hours away. It's a little easier to just drive an hour for sure.
Thanks, Paul.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.